Hi everyone, Joe here. I was listening to a replay of a panel discussion, and Dr. Robert Mueller was on that panel. And he is a former Assistant Secretary General to the UN. And he was saying that he is a chosen optimist, that he is very optimistic. And most people look at an optimist as someone who looks at or believes a glass is half full, and that a pessimist is someone who believes the glass is half empty. And these are kind of rampant, running around saying that that's the definition for each of them. But he was saying that each of them really is coming from a fear-driven perspective. Like the optimist clearly is looking at everything from an optimistic viewpoint, but is missing what is missing that could be fulfilled into something really wonderful. And the pessimist is so fear-driven that he is looking at everything that's missing and fails to see anything that is full or great or wonderful. And I was thinking about it and I thought, gosh, that's absolutely right. Because the optimist just looks at everything that is optimistic. Absolutely everything that is optimistic. So what could you when you look at it from that standpoint, what could you do to improve the conditions and situations and relationships, even though you are an optimist? Because what is already good could even be better, and what is missing could be fulfilled when you look at it from that standpoint. And thereby, the pessimist also, if they look at what is full, they have the opportunity to fill in the missing gaps in their conditions and situations and relationships. And I thought, how wonderful is that? So that adds a whole new bent on the definition, doesn't it? But he was going on to say, Dr. Mueller was going on to say, yes, I absolutely am a chosen optimist. And I do this, I practice being a chosen optimist all the time. So I am looking at what I can change, even though I am optimistic, what I can fulfill, what I can add to it, what I can be grateful for. And by the same token, he said that he does not do this alone, that he uses the power of spirit that runs the universe, that the power of spirit that is in all of humanity, and the power of spirit that is in each and every single individual. And so he continually tells people and asks people to practice being a chosen optimist. He does it all the time. He said, I will never stop doing that. I want people to be a chosen optimist because that's the way to live. And so I took it upon myself to practice being a chosen optimist. And it does make a difference because although you are optimistic, you do see the points that can even be better, that can be added to, where you can create better relationships, where you can change a situation by filling in what is missing and make it really, really an awesome occasion or situation. So I invite you today to practice being a chosen optimist, to take a look at what you have before you. You have a glass, and that's your life. So is your glass half full or is your glass half empty? Be a chosen optimist. Take a look at what Spirit can do to help you make this day into something really terrific, to add to what is already full by filling in the missing points, and to take away some of the pessimism and fill up that with the good as well, so that when you go to bed tonight and you put your head on the pillow, you can say, this day This day was a day well lived. So practice being a chosen optimist. Practice going through each day and filling it with the good where the missing parts are, and take away some of that missing from the pessimistic side and see the good, the filled up good, so that every night when you go to bed and you put your head on the pillow, you can say, this day was a day well lived. Go make it a great one. God bless.